Luton Town looking for a performance on the last Saturday of the season, as bright as their change strip. Attacking the goal to the left in the first half. They must concentrate really on avoiding news from Sheffield Wednesday and just trying to win the game here, which they have to do, and then hope that Nottingham Forest can topple Sheffield Wednesday. Well, you wouldn't bet on it, but stranger things have happened in football. And there's a push on Dowie by Rob Hindmarch, and Luton have the first free kick. Priest assessing what might be on. Joined now by Breaker. Well, it's what, 35 yards out? It's rolled for Breaker to crack one. Oh, and Shilton never moved! And Luton Town, who came here having to win, have got a splendid start. There was no real sophistication about the free kick, but it was too much for the England goalkeeper. Derby still really trying to get their act together, having conceded a goal after 65 seconds. Here's Davidson. And the Luton supporters, who are already in a jubilant mood, appreciative of Chamberlain getting behind. Dreyer. Forsyth lost his bearings. Hindmarch got to the ball. Now Paul Williams. One back purposefully by McDonough. Dowie. Oh, and Black! It's two! Kingsley Black sneaked in behind Ian Dowie. And Derby, if they hadn't collected points over the first half of the season, they would be in the same perilous position one would think that Luton are in. And they were slack here, and that's unusual for their captain Mark Wright. And Kingsley Black had the perception to race in and turn it wide of Shilton. Saunders. Attacking Beaumont, who stuck to him quite well. Now Sage. And Derby almost getting in each other's way then. Wright joining in. Sage again. Wright 2-1. And some of the Luton players almost bent double with disappointment then. Geraint Williams with the free kick. Wright's there again. Oh, it's a wonderful save. By reaching up there, Alec Chamberlain has helped the Luton cause considerably from Wright. Well, it might be easier playing than watching from the Luton bench. Paul Williams, 2-2. On the stroke of half-time, and that's a devastating blow. Struck by Paul Williams for Derby, his first league. Forsyth takes it. Right! Well, it was such good contact there, it was too good really, it flew straight at Derby in the lead. Breaker. Kingsley Black. Trying to slip Sage and not really accomplishing it, but prepared to go again, as Luton have to do, to try and regain the lead. The news that's filtered through from Hillsborough is encouraging for Luton, but whatever happens there is irrelevant if they do not win. A little talking to for Black, who's getting carried away, understandably. Priest with the cross. Dowie's up well, and Elstrop, they are baying for a penalty from the Luton end of the ground, but the players haven't really shared that set. Well, you have to compliment Luton on the patience of their approach. They're not panicking, despite the fact they seem to have the game won early in the first half. And here's Elstrop. Paul Williams and Davidson trying to prevent the cross. They can't do that, but there was no one at the far post in the way that Mick Harford might have been in his Luton days before he came here to Derby. The home supporters enjoying the work of Wright, but not the way he tried to distribute the ball in the end. But this was the penalty appeal, and it wasn't really justified. Black. In adversity, Kingsley Black has had a great season, and he doesn't want to be playing second division football next season. Shilton had problems with the swerve and was happy just to let it bounce away off his body with the arms in front of his chest. It was a top-class strike from Kingsley Black. Priest's corner. Shilton gets a right hook to it. Saunders heads it further away from the goal. Black drives it back, and Luton hope for more. And if they are going to go down, at least they've shown over the last few weeks that they're a capable side with courage and character. And we understand that Sheffield Wednesday are losing at home to Nottingham Forest. If they could just score again, it would be one of the great escapes. But on a sapping afternoon, in the sunshine here in the East Midlands, with the tension afflicting the players as well, it's going to take a very special effort. But Elstrup is fresh, and he's earned a corner. Well, Black leaves it to Danny Wilson, and then collects it short. Wilson again. Right, and Derby for their part not looking at their most coordinated, and there's a touch of irony there that it was Harford who helped it back to Shilton. Here's Forsyth. Priests in plenty of room. Hopes rising for Luton again. And that's Dowie! What must sustain them now, as time ticks away, is that they are continuing to get more than a fair share of the ball, and they're starting to make chances again. Here's Wilson. Beaumont got in there. And now it's James. Black. And Black going for Derby again. Wilson trying to turn. It's Black a second time. It's in off the post. Luton Town lead by 3 goals to 2. There are 15 minutes left. Is this going to be the goal to keep them in the first division? With 15 minutes to go, you can't be sure, but it's tilted it their way once more. All the Luton supporters urging the referee to blow the final whistle. Black just wants to take the ball into the corner, and Paul Williams is trying to get it back for Derby. There is the final whistle. A thrilling moment for Luton Town. They have won here at the baseball ground. A game of plenty of drama of its own after they were 2-0 up and pulled back to 2-2. And Sheffield Wednesday, the final whistle has gone at Hillsborough 2. Wednesday are beaten, they are down, and Luton Town have this incredible escape to celebrate. What a show of courage from Jimmy Ryan's team. And Kingsley Black, who had such a marvellous season, really deserved to score the goal to keep them up. Derby County 2,